Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world, I welcome you to my sacred space. Now, this reading should give you some insight on what is going to be occurring for you within the next 24 hours. However, if you follow the channel and you watch the videos quite frequently, I just want to remind you that after this Friday, I'm no longer going to be doing the daily readings, and instead we're going to be doing like half a month readings according to your element, according to your zodiac sign, I should say. So for an example, if you are a Cancer, you would be considered a water sign, and twice a month there will be a reading specifically for your element, for your sign. So it sounds a little confusing. I hope it makes sense. But as we get closer, I will explain more in depth. But for now, let's just focus on this reading today, my friends. So again, this reading should give you some insight on what is going to be occurring for you within the next 24 hours. So friends, take a second, meditate on which pile is for you. Feel free to listen to as many piles as you feel called to. If you find yourself enjoying the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and or drop a rose down below. All three of these things really help promote more content in the future. So, timestamps are located down below in the description box. So without further ado, my friends, let's jump right into it. Hi, pile number one. Welcome to your reading today, my friends. This reading is timeless, so whenever you stumble across the message is when the message is meant to be heard. Welcome, my friends. This reading should give you some insight on what is going to be occurring for you within the next 24 hours. So today you guys have picked this Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. I actually got this idea to start taping like the words at the bottom of the card from another reader here on YouTube. Her name is The Nordic Light, I believe. And I find her readings to be very inspiring. And I think this method really does go a long way. So let's try it today. But okay, let's see. So let me just take the tape off. Let me just peel back the tape for you, pile number one, so we can see what this card wants to tell us. And it says, winter with take care of your needs. So winter, take care of your needs. So you guys have the lone wolf being portrayed here with the winter, of course, take care of your needs. So right off the bat, pile number one, you may resonate with quite recently spending a lot of time in solitude, spending a lot of time to yourself. I'm also picking up an energy for some of you that even if that's not the case, say for example that you're someone who's constantly surrounded by people like wolves are in a pack, right? For some of you, I'm picking up this energy that although you may be either again in solitude or find yourself in the company of others, I'm picking up this sense that there's been a lot weighing either on your mind or your heart. Yeah, and perhaps you just haven't really opened up and shared this to the company or to your company. Take it how it resonates. But I definitely am picking up the need to start taking care of yourself within the next 24 hours. Now, this message is so broad, okay, and so simplified. Take what resonates, my friends, and leave what doesn't. So let's dive a little deeper. So your first tarot card today is the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords, to me, this is an energy about truth, okay, about clarity. So pile number one, within the next 24 hours, again, if you resonate with something weighing heavily on your mind, weighing heavily on your heart, I do see some clarity entering your energetic field within the next 24 hours. For some of you, I'm picking up an energy here of the need to actually separate yourself from certain people or environments. To me, the Ace of Swords could also represent, you know, severing cords. So again, I'm not sure why this keeps coming up. It's so early in the reading too, but I keep getting the feeling that within the next 24 hours, there's definitely something occurring for you. And I feel like your company, your pack is going to be involved. However that may mean to you. For some of you, it may resonate more with like family or a friend group. You may resonate with having roommates, okay? Or working with a lot of people closely, you know, within your occupation or the company you work for. Take it how it resonates. But I definitely am seeing the need to take a step back and reanalyze something. Okay, whether it's something that's been on your mind, reanalyzing some sort of connection that's been made, because something definitely needs to be cut in order for clarity to be received. So your second tarot card today is the Nine of Wands. Very interesting. So the Nine of Wands. In other tarot decks, the Nine of Wands could associate having some sort of downfall, an ending occurring. Okay, something just not working out in your favor. However, in this deck in particular, I like to associate the Nine of Wands with all of that, as well as having the strength to get back up and try again. If you look closely into this card, pile number one, there is a woman being portrayed, and it almost looks as if she's using the wand she's currently holding to help her literally get back up. She's using the wand to actually help hold her own weight. So pile number one, I'm definitely picking up a sense here that there has been some sort of recent struggle. Okay, again, this struggle could be more intrusive, something going on within you. For others, it's going to be more external. Perhaps the people you're around, your environment. There's definitely something within your energetic field that just isn't working out. And I feel like within the next 24 hours, pile number one, for the majority of you, I am seeing you walking away from something. Because again, to me, this card represents, being knocked down and having the strength to get back up. However, for the majority of you here, I'm picking up an energy that when it comes to a particular person or situation in your life, perhaps you need to stop getting back up for it or them. Okay? Because whatever this Nine of Wands is signifying here in your reading, I feel like it is draining. I feel like I'm picking up an energy of something just depleting your energy, taking up too much of your time. I'm just definitely picking up the sense that something is depleting your energy at this time. And again, with the Winter card, take care of your needs. Within the next 24 hours, expect to sever a cord of some kind in order for you to call your energy back here in order for more clarity to enter this situation. So pile number one, your last tarot card, is the Five of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely some tension going on here. Again, for the majority of you here, I have a feeling this reading has a lot to do with the company of others, your pack. And perhaps there's been a lot of tension, drama, okay, maybe some petty drama even, he said, she said, whatever the case may be. But the Five of Wands represents competition, feeling the need to compete, to always be better than someone else, right? To me, this could also be representing perhaps the people surrounding you at this time are kind of creating these unrealistic standards for you. Okay, take it how it's resonating, but I'm definitely picking up an energy of the need to step back from the people or the places that encourage you the most in order to find some clarity. I'm definitely seeing the need to take a step back, okay, from a particular group of people or a particular place that is just causing you a lot of stress here, okay? A lot of unnecessary stress as well. I am picking up an energy as well, pile number one, of the need to literally focus on yourself at this time, because whatever this Five of Wands and this Nine of Wands is representing in your reading, I feel like, again, it's very draining for you. So within the next 24 hours, I definitely see you taking some much needed time in solitude, perhaps to reanalyze the situation, to find some sense of clarity. And I feel like through the solitude, you are going to be answering a lot of your own questions. So pile number one, with all that being said, very heavy reading today. My apologies, but I hope it is resonating and I hope it is helping in any way it can. But pile number one, I have your last oracle card here. This card is from the Earthcraft Oracle deck, and it should really give you some solid advice on how to move forward. Ooh, I love this card. So you guys have number 15 with karmic debt. Number 15 with karmic debt. Do you believe in second chances? Well, the universe does. Not just in second chances, but third, fourth, and as many chances are needed for you to feel loved and fulfilled. The trick is that second chances are not always what you expect. More often, a second chance comes in the form of finding yourself in a repeating pattern and realizing you have the opportunity to make a better choice in the time around. Karma gets a bad reputation. On the surface, it seems like a punishment or a balancing of the scales when debts incurred by past mistakes must be repaid. But karma is much deeper than that. It isn't random, but the direct result of self-destructive patterns that bring harm to yourself and sometimes others. When this card comes up in a reading, it is an opportunity to change these patterns and greet your mistakes with compassion and a desire to choose empowerment over victimhood and responsibility over blame. It's easy to think your past is all you have or that you will spend the rest of your life making up for it. But the beauty of the future is that it's untainted and you can do whatever you choose. This card brings you a powerful message. Mistakes are something you do, not who you are. So a few things, okay, I want to point out, pile number one. If you recall, while I was reading this little description of this card here, there was like a car horn outside. A car started beeping. So I just want to reread the sentence that I was reading while that was occurring. And let me just find it. It was something about, finding yourself in a repeating pattern and realizing you have the opportunity to make a better choice this time around. Exactly what I was picking up before. Something is occurring, okay? Something is repeating itself here, pile number one. You're finding yourself in a position that you have been in before. And whatever is specifically going on within your situation, everyone's is so uniquely different. I have a feeling that with the karmic debt being your advice card, when it comes to other people's karma, when it comes to other people's mistakes, and when it comes to the other person's inability to learn from their mistakes, I think you're being advised to recognize that you are not your mistake, okay? Mistakes can be, what's the word I'm looking for? When you make a mistake, when you mess up in something, right, you always have the opportunity to try again. You always have the opportunity to make up for what you had not done right in the past year. So I'm definitely picking up a sense that within the next 24 hours, by again taking some much needed time in solitude and by cutting the cords necessary, by removing yourself from certain people and environments that is causing this stress, that is causing this tension in your life, I feel like you guys are going to be in a way more peaceful state of mind here. You guys are going to feel a lot more harmonious, okay, and grounded in whatever situation you're in. So pile number one, I believe that's all I'm seeing in your spread today. Very long reading, a little bit on the deep side as well. I hope it resonated and or helped in any way, shape, or form. But pile number one, be sure to hit that like button at the end of the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and drop a rose down below. All three of these things help promote content in the future. If you are also feeling called to donate, all that information is down below as well. However, not required, and only donate if you have the funds to do so. Pile number one, keep your head up high, okay? Whatever is going on at this time, I'm definitely sensing that it is all happening for a reason, and at the end of the day, whatever that reason may be, it is meant to help progress you into the future, okay? Your future hasn't been written yet, so don't get so down in the dumps about whatever the situation is. Pile number one, have a beautiful next 24, and I will catch you guys next time. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading today, my friends. This reading is timeless, so whenever you come across the video is when the message is meant to be heard. But pile number two, this reading should give you some insight on what is going to be on your menu for the next 24 hours. So my friends, today you guys have chosen this Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. I actually mentioned it in pile number one. So there is a reader that I've been following for quite a long time here on YouTube. Her name is the Nordic Light. And I've quite recently noticed that she uses this tape method so people can't read the words on the cards and, you know, feel drawn to them, I'm assuming. And I find her readings to be very mysterious and quite entertaining by doing this. So I'm going to do it myself. So I thought, why not give it a try? So pile number 2. Today you guys have picked the High Priest with Intend and Create. So the High Priest with Intend and Create. So within the next 24 hours, I feel like the word intention is going to be very relevant here. Whatever you're going to be doing, pile number 2, okay, within the next 24 hours, I feel like intention is going to be made. You may find yourself creating something, okay, on a physical plane. Perhaps you are someone who likes to work with crafts, okay. You may resonate with being some sort of strategist or a planner of some kind, and perhaps you will be creating some sort of schedule for an event I'm picking up. Take it how it's going to resonate. But the last thing I want to point out about this card is you did get the High Priest. So the High Priest is known for being extremely intuitive. So pile number 2, I'm definitely overall picking up a sense here that within the next 24 hours, you are going to be creating something with intention, with purpose, with passion. Beautiful start to your reading. So let's dive a little deeper. So your first tarot card today, wow, is the 10 of Cups. So pile number 2. Okay, for those who watch tarot often, y'all know exactly what this means. The 10 of Cups, this is the most fulfilling card you can get in the deck. This is the card that represents joy, happiness. It's also associated with family as well. So pile number 2, within the next 24 hours, you may find yourself feeling very fulfilled. Okay, you may be having a very sunny day. There might be rainbows out, literally, metaphorically, whatever the case may be. But I'm definitely seeing you, okay, appreciating this time you're in, appreciating the people you're currently surrounding, or who currently surrounds you, I should say. And you're really appreciating all of the things that bring you joy at this time. So within the next 24 hours, pile number 2, I'm definitely seeing this 10 of Cups energy motivating you to create something, to start a new project. For some of you, you know, this is the family card. Maybe you will have some sort of conversation about children if you resonate with being in a partnership of some kind. Okay, take it how it's going to resonate. But pile number 2, let's dive deeper. So your second tarot card today, wow, is the Hierophant card. Beautiful energy. So the Hierophant, okay, the Hierophant represents tradition. The Hierophant represents family, or the elders in our family as well. So I have a feeling whatever you're going to be doing, okay, within the next 24 hours here, pile number 2, for the majority of you here, I feel like this is very family orientated. Again, the Hierophant could often be associated with the elders of a village or the elders of our family, right? Those who know and have experienced great wisdom, right? So within the next 24 hours, again, this may be having to do with some sort of marriage taking place within the family, okay? Some sort of event, a baby shower, a wedding, whatever the case may be. I feel like you ought to expect some good news here, pile number 2. The Hierophant and the 10 of Cups to me screams family, okay? Especially for those who have been contemplating starting a new family of their own. So let's dive a little deeper. So you guys also have, wow, the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups, this is all about being romanced. This is someone giving you their cup, essentially. To me, the Knight of Cups really represents some sort of romantic offer, okay? To me, it could also represent admiration, okay? Positive encouragement. The Nine of Cups to me is very lovey-dovey though. So I have a feeling that whatever is occurring for you within the next 24 hours, pile number 2, okay, it's definitely going to be putting a smile on your face here with the 10 of Cups. I feel like it's going to motivate you with the Hierophant. Again, the Hierophant could also represent faith, hope, light. So whatever's going on here, okay, something is going to be created through intention, through passion, and I feel like you're working with a team here. Again, I feel like this has a lot to do with your family, your household, your friend group, whatever the case may be. But I definitely see a lot of positive things coming your way here, pile number 2. Again, the 10 of Cups, that's the happiest card you can get. So expect some good news, okay? Expect to feel very fulfilled, emotionally fulfilled. And expect this happiness and this joy to help propel you into creating something, or to help encourage you to accomplish something or get something done. Beautiful stuff. So pile number 2, I have your last oracle card here. This card should give you some solid advice on how to move forward. So you guys have, interesting. You guys have number 28 with Sight of Owl. Number 28 with Sight of Owl. Owl has spotted something heading your way and warns you to pay attention to the subtler, finer details. With night vision far superior to that of humans and many other creatures, the owl's sharp eyes are legendary. Her ability to turn her head nearly full circle will help you see beyond what is immediately in front of you. An important decision is on the horizon. While it might not look like much, when it arrives, it will have a significant impact on your life. Mundane appointments on your calendar may be much more important to your future than you might have realized. Your full awareness is required now, and you must watch carefully, like a bird of prey, and decide what is the right path for you when the time comes. You will be challenged to make difficult decisions. Keep in mind the bigger picture. Will this choice support who you want to be and your goals you have? Don't worry if you must release one goal in favor of another. Better opportunities will replace any that have been lost. Wow, so very interesting here, pile number 2. Because to me, this card really represents, okay, not necessarily keeping your guard up, okay, but being very observant, remaining observant, okay, seeing the bigger picture. There was something in there that really stuck out to me. Oh, the term like a bird of prey. I do want to point out, you guys actually, this is the third bird you have in your reading. You guys have the hawk, right? You have the eagle, and you have the owl. So this is taking an interesting twist. So perhaps within the next 24 hours, with the 10 of Cups, perhaps there's something you're not seeing here. Again, with the Hierophant can often represent our elders, okay? Those who have been through much and has accumulated a lot of wisdom. So maybe within the next 24 hours, something is coming your way. And maybe it's a little bit unexpected, okay? For some of you, I'm picking up an energy. Again, I feel like, I know it's so specific, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but I am getting the sense of some sort of announcement being made throughout the family. Again, this could be a marriage, this could be a child, but whatever the case may be, don't be afraid that the owl card came out as your advice. I feel like this card is just simply saying, expect the unexpected. Okay, although things may seem like they're going okay right now, expect something to occur to kind of change the plan a little bit. Okay, so pile number 2, all great stuff across the board here. I hope this reading helped in any way, shape, or form it can. I hope it resonated. If it did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and drop a rose down below. All 3 of these things help promote more content in the future. If you are feeling called to donate, all that information is down below as well. However, it is not required, my friends, so only donate if you have the funds to do so. But pile number 2, most importantly, have a beautiful next 24 hours. Be sure to keep your eyes open, your mind sharp, because I feel like some unexpected news is going to arrive, or some unexpected change or shift will be occurring quite shortly for you. So pile number 2, with that being said, have a fabulous next 24, and I will catch you guys next time. Hello, pile number 3. Good morning, good evening, good night. Whatever time it is, wherever you are out there in the world, welcome to your reading. This reading should give you some insight on what is going to be occurring for you within the next 24 hours. So pile number 3. Today you guys have picked this Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. So let me just peel back the tape on the card so we can reveal what your message is. So very interesting. This is my first time kind of doing the whole tape method thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it again in the future because as you can see, it does take me quite a long time to take the tape off. Oof. All right, so pile number 3, thank you for your patience. You guys have spring with see your seeds grow. So I see the bunny on this card, the rabbit on this card, I see some lavender. And then we have the message, spring, see your seeds grow. So pile number 3, I'm right off the bat, I'm picking up this very 7 of Pentacles like energy. Within the next 24 hours, you could be seeing some progress in a situation or project that you have been creating. Okay, take it how it resonates. But I definitely see some progress being made here. Okay, some evidence that something is working in your life and in your favor. Very beautiful start to your read. But pile number 3, let's dive a little deeper. So your first tarot card, wow, you guys got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant, this card actually came out in pile number 2. So if you felt called to that pile as well, definitely go check it out. But pile number 3, the Hierophant, this card represents hope, okay, having faith. This card also could represent things like traditions, okay, specifically traditions in our family, in our culture, okay, the traditions we make ourselves, right? This could have a lot to do with what you do, like on a scheduled basis, on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. Okay, so pile number 3, I feel like with the Hierophant showing itself, okay, being the first tarot card of your spread, I'm definitely getting this sense that within the next 24 hours, good things are coming your way here. Good things are happening for you. I definitely, again, am seeing a lot of progress. And I feel like within the next 24 hours, once you see this progress and recognize the progress yourself, you're going to be feeling very hopeful, very faithful as well. Very beautiful start here, but let's dive a little deeper. So your second tarot card today is the Lovers card. Beautiful energy. So the Lovers card, pretty self-explanatory, right? However, in traditional tarot, I do want to point out that the Lovers card actually represents decisions being made, our discernment. So pile number 3, I feel like within the next 24 hours, okay, even if this has nothing to do with love or being in love specifically, I have a feeling that with the Lovers card and the Hierophant card, there was something you either sacrificed, okay, quite recently or in your past, or something that you chose to embrace or stick up for or continue to do or not give up in. Take it how it resonates, but I feel like whatever this decision that you made in the past, okay, whatever you chose to sacrifice in hopes for something better, I feel like within the next 24 hours, you will see that choice, that sacrifice, okay, you will reap the benefits of that decision you've made. Very interesting as well. I love how the cards are kind of like telling a story here. With the Lovers, you have the decision, okay, or the sacrifice being made. With the Hierophant, you are left to keep your hope in something and faith in something. And that faith and hope is strong enough sometimes to help sow seeds, right? So beautiful energy here, pile number 3. Let's dive a little deeper. So your last tarot card today is the Strength card. I love this deck. So the Strength card, pretty self-explanatory, right? Within the next 24 hours, when it comes to your faith and what you're choosing to put your faith in, pile number 3, you will find positive results in that. Whatever area of your life that may be, you will find the necessary inner and maybe even outer strength. Who knows? But I definitely see something motivating you within the next 24 hours. And I feel like whatever's inspiring you and motivating you, I feel like it's recognition of your hard work. Realization of all the hard work you have had to either endure, create, okay, fix, heal from, whatever the case may be, right? Everyone's situation is so different, but I definitely see you seeing the progress in something and really being appreciative of the results that you're receiving. So pile number 3, beautiful spread here today. I have your last oracle card here. This card should help give you some solid advice on how to move forward. So you guys have Transform with Raven number 40. So transform with Raven and number 40. Raven is a symbol of transcendence and a need for a new perspective. Intelligent and able to quickly adapt to changing circumstances, these sleek black birds see potential where others may see only uselessness. If you are in need of resources and unable to see how you can make a situation or project work, Raven is here to tell you that you have more available to you than you know. To channel Raven is to welcome inventiveness and resourcefulness. Raven thinks outside the box, asking, where can I shift my consciousness to help me solve this problem? Instead of going through, is it possible to go around, below, or above my challenge? Is there something I already have that can be reinvented and used for a different purpose to help me now? Additionally, this card reminds you that being resourceful doesn't mean you have all the answers. There is strength and intelligence in asking for guidance when other people from Mother Earth when you don't know what comes next. There are certainly times to stand alone, but it's also okay to seek communal resources that can benefit the good of all involved. So pile number 3, very powerful stuff here. Based off the description of this card, again, I'm just getting this sense that whatever you're going through with it at this time, okay, or quite recently have gone through or about to go through within the next 24 hours, I feel like this is a challenge that's been transformed into an opportunity. Okay, take that how it resonates. But again, I feel a lot of strength being accumulated at this time. One thing I also want to point out was in the Raven card there was a suggestion about seeking out, okay, communal resources. So perhaps confiding in people who have gone through a similar situation, or whatever the case may be, someone in a specific profession. Okay, say for example, you've been working very hard to become a writer and get your stuff published. Perhaps seeking advice in someone who's already published many books would actually be really beneficial for you. And I'm definitely, again, getting that energy from the Hierophant card, because the Hierophant can often represent elders in a level of expertise, right? Someone who really knows their field or their craft, whatever the case may be here. But pile number 3, expect great things within the next 24 hours here. Something is being transformed. Again, I feel like you are transforming a challenging time into an opportunity for yourself. Beautiful energy. But pile number 3, I believe that's all I'm seeing in your lovely spread today, my friends. So for me, if you wouldn't mind liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and dropping a rose down below, all 3 of these things really do go a long way. If you're feeling called to donate, all that information is down below as well. However, not required, okay? And only donate if you have the funds to do so. So pile number 3, beautiful stuff across the board here. I hope you have a very prosperous next 24 hours, my friends. And I will catch you guys next time.